Okay, and we are here. We are live. We're here, live, all that. Um, Vikings win. Vikings lose. Oh my gosh, Vikings, Packers win. Gosh, I'm just so over this. I wish we won. I just can't say we lost. We lost, even though it was just a bad. Vikings lose 41-17. It's just how it is. Went into Lambeau Field. We weren't prepared for this, and we got. We just got beat down. Simple, plain enough. The Vikings given an opportunity early with the block punt and could not do anything with it besides kick a field goal. Should have went out for a fourth down, but played soft. It was just soft coaching all around, even before the game. Kevin O'Connell, should have offered you a wager. LOL. Yeah, the Vikings, it was just soft, I don't know, play calling and just poor execution all around for the Vikings today. I understand special teams after the great block punt, let go, a kick return for a touchdown. Keyshawn Nixon has been absolute stud for the Packers. So that's great by him, and the Packers special teams finally after the block punt, I should say, getting it together. So great job for them. But yeah, Kevin O'Connell I don't know what he was doing. I do not know what he was doing. We were, I don't know. Justin Jefferson locked up by both Jair and the safety help he had. All so the combination of Jair and safety help held Justin Jefferson to one catch, 15 yards. So breaking news: Greg Joseph just missed another field goal. I thought the game was over. Yeah. Greg Joseph gets that. Terrible today. I understand the whole field thing, and but we still lost, and we still played terrible. And that's very minor. That's a very minor thing coming out of it. Kevin O'Connell wasn't strict enough. He strongly recommended their players to wear the 7 studded cleats and all that. You should have been prepared. You should have been prepared for that. You should have been. That's on coaching. You should not. I don't blame if you know the environment you're going into, you need to be prepared for that. Everyone was slipping and did not respect O'Connell's. I know both teams. No. It's not the field itself. We weren't prepared. I'm not saying anything about the field. I didn't say anything about. My gosh, people. The field. The coaching. We lost regardless of that. I'm just saying. I was just trying to say that the coaches weren't strict enough in terms of preparing. The players were not listening. Kevin O'Connell, he is good. He is a good coach for the most part. But when it comes to being strict and telling them you got to do this, and the players not listening, prepare for this game. That is on your bad your not strictness. I wish he would have a look. He and in his play calling too have a little bit more strictness in terms of and just he's a good players coach and all that. Love him, and that does more good than bad. But when it comes to certain strict things, in the offense or whatever, he just in being critiqueness, you need to do this. No, I know Zadarius. Why? I hated that. I absolutely hated Zadarius going off without, shaking everybody. That is just very salty by Zadarius. Um, so yeah, that is just, bad by him. And Justin Jefferson, almost slamming his helmet on the sideline, on a ref. I meant along the sideline was also bad. So yeah, of course Thomas in here. Of course Thomas freaking in here. Yeah, I didn't want to do the post game last night because I just needed to reel from last night. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Packers absolutely dominated. Blue Kitty's gonna go roar next weekend, hopefully. And yeah. So regardless, yeah, I know you're uploading the post game now. I know that. I know you're uploading post game now. So Packers absolutely dominated uh yesterday. I mean, they ran the ball efficiently. Vikings defense is a non-existent, and they allowed Aaron Jones to run for 111 yards. Even Dylan had 41 yards and a touchdown. Even let Aaron freaking Rodgers run in for a touchdown. It was the defense is atrocious. At Dontel, I don't know why he's not fired yet. It is just horrendous. It is just absolutely horrendous. You cannot allow that to happen. And the Vikings offense, really most of their yards came in garbage time. Our leading receiver was Jalen Naylor for sake. So Naylor had 3 catches, 89 yards in the garbage time. Osborne, 7 catches, 59 yards in a touchdown in the garbage time. So yeah, I mean Hawkinson had an okay day, but made some very bad drops by him. Kirk Cousins, I didn't even get to him. He had 3 interceptions. One of them was tipped, but the other 2, the first one was bad, and the second one was tipped, and the third one he tried to just hero ball it for an interception. So really bad day by Kirk Cousins, just trying to force it when we're getting down early on because the defense cannot do anything. They held Dalvin Cook to 9 carries, 27 yards. Madison was our leading rusher, but Kirk Cousins wasn't right far behind him. Literally, the only thing the Vikings could do on offense was Kirk Cousins scrambling right now. That was our best offense of the day. Like, that wasn't garbage time. Kirk Cousins scrambling. So, Kevin, I don't know. You weren't prepared for this game. The coaching was terrible. It just was. Whether it was pre-game, during the game, you knew you had a chance at the number 1 seed when the Eagles lost to Saints. You're handed on a silver plate. Here's your opportunity. Go get it. Nothing. So it's like we either win close games or we lose in blowout fashion. It is just absolutely unexcusable, to not at least put up a decent performance. Packers, hot team right now. They are a hot team. But the Vikings, week 1, a long time ago. They need to remember that week 1 was a long time ago. And I don't know. They just could not see that. They just could not, see that, this is not the same team that was from week 1. What you did in week 1 was not going to be the same thing in week 17, especially in their house. So I don't know. I mean, the defense didn't even get to. We got 1 sack on Rodgers. Never mind. Dalvin Tomlinson did get a sack on Rodgers, but really the defense. Yeah. So in all strokes of the game, in all facets of the game, Vikings just laid a goose egg, and we had it. And as soon as we didn't score from the 1 yard line, I knew things were going to be bad. I just knew things were going to be bad. from there on out. So I don't know. The only good thing that came out of yesterday was that now, instead of probably playing the Packers or the Lions or the Lions in the playoffs, we're going to be playing the Giants. The New York Giants, we should beat the New York Giants in the wild card, and then we'll see what happens from there. San Francisco versus whether it's Green Bay or Detroit. I mean, in a way, I might have to root for Green Bay, Detroit, Seattle. Seattle's not going to beat San Francisco, but Green Bay, Detroit against San Francisco, so we can at least host a second divisional round game. But yeah, I haven't watched you much this. Yeah, but the defense is horrendous. It is horrendous. The offense can be on and off. If the offense is not on all the time, then these type of games happen. You need your defense to step it up. You can't just be a situational defense. The defense only steps up in the fourth quarter when it's a close game. It does what it wants. It does its job when it's a close game, still a close game in the fourth quarter. But that's the only time it does it. Like during the first three quarters, it needs, like, as long as if the game's not closed, then defense, doesn't do anything. As long as defense is not, defense and offense need to work hand in hand. It is absolutely frustrating, and I don't even know how far we're gonna. We might just be one and done. We might probably just gonna be one and done. Not one and done, but done in the divisional round against the Niners, just like in 2020. It's just it's setting up for that. It is just setting up for that, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So I basically gave you. I didn't really have to go really run down through the stats. I mean, Rodgers, they didn't have to throw the ball much, 15, 24, 159 yards and a touchdown because of how good they did on the ground. So, yeah. And we got and they sacked Cousins once, but they did do a strip sack on him. So that's also something. So I don't know. What else am I supposed to say? What else am I supposed to say? And Tom just put out his post game. So I'm probably going to watch that right after this. We move on next week to Chicago. Only scenario that can happen for us to even move to a second seed is if we win. The Cardinals beat the Niners. I don't think that's going to happen, but who knows? Who knows? But we really should rest our starters next week. I know Justin Jefferson really wants the record. He can definitely get it against the Bears. It is a tall order to ask against the Bears, but he can get it. I think he can get it against the Bears if he were to play that game. But we'll see what O'Connell has planned. But needs to be more aggressive. Can't be soft all the time. Whether it's pregame or during the game. I mean, during the game when when things, not going the way. I mean, we came back from adversity, but that's against Matt Ryan, for example. So, you're not going to be playing Matt Ryan every week. I don't know. That's all I really got to say. We just got to move on. We just got to just hope the offense just plays lights out, because this defense is not stopping anybody. Maybe the Giants again in the wild card, because we actually did an okay job. Like, an okay job against the Giants in the week beforehand. But yeah, it's just sick to see, you know. I mean, so much. I mean, we came so far, won the North, but man, it's it would be sad if we just, it'd be especially sad if we lost. We were one and done, but just another division round exit. Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm prepared. I mean, at this point, I'm prepared for it. So if we make it past the division round, I'll take it. I'll take it. So, but I expect at least a wild card win against the New York Giants. So, yeah. So, thank you all for watching. This is Adam, also known as Minnesota Vikings Man 28. And as always, Skull. I'll see you all for the Week 18 predictions tonight, and then Madden Monday, Madden on Tuesday. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Goodbye.